Good morning, everyone. This is Shaina May Saspa, and this is about the media influence to politics. So, here are the agendas for today. First, the media, the example of media, the different platforms, the outcomes, what to remember, and the anti-hospital detention act. So, media refers to the different ways that knowledge is disseminated to a wide audience. This is according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Here are the examples of media. The print media, which is the newspaper, magazines, and the books. When it comes to broadcast media, we have television and the radio. Next, for the digital media, we have internet such as the website, social media, and the blogs. Sa streaming services, we have Netflix, Spotify, and the likes, and as well as the online apps. Sa outcomes of out-of-home media, we have the billboards, the posters, the infographics, the digital signage. And we have the different platforms. The social media, such as the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Sa streaming platforms, we have Netflix, YouTube, Spotify, the Hulu, Amazon Prime Video. Sa communication platforms, we have WhatsApp, Messenger, Zoom, Slack. Sa search engines, we have Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and these are the platforms provide the infrastructure for creating, sharing, and consuming media content. So, the political outcomes are significantly influenced by the media. And here are the summaries of the main methods. First, instead of telling us what to think, the media tells us what to think about. The public discourse and the priorities are shaped by the media's emphasis on some subjects and disregard for others. For instance, the public knowledge of climate change might rise as a result of extensive media coverage, which can also put pressures on decision makers. Next is that people interpretations of events and opinions can be influenced by the way the media portrays information or highlighting some parts and downplaying others. For example, presenting a political demonstration as a riot as opposed to a peaceful demonstration. And it can have big effects on how people view it. Next is that people's opinions on political leaders or topics might be influenced by the way the media portrays them. For instance, voters are more inclined to assess politicians based on their economic ideas and if the media places a lot of emphasis on the subject. And to reach voters with compelling messaging, political campaigns use a variety of media outlets, including the social media, the Facebook, the Twitter, the radio, and the television. For instances, derogatory political advertisements have now the power to tarnish the reputation of their rivals or other politicians and sway the voter preferences. And social media platforms have transformed political communication by facilitating the quick spread of false information, mobilizing the followers and disseminating information. The emergence of fake news and the impact of foreign actors on social media during the 2016 US presidential election are the two examples. So, what to remember? First, The media's impact is not impartial. That is not impartial. Political biases are common in news organization and can influence their reporting. Next is that people pre-existing views and the attitudes and social networks have an impact on how they take in and understand the media messages. And lastly, the spread of fake news and misinformation, or with the growth of the internet platforms, it is now simpler to disseminate inaccurate or misleading information, which can have serious political repercussion. So we, as the viewer of different information, we must be smart before sharing it. Next is that here, one of the conferences at YouTube.
Magpapatupad ang lokal na pamahalaan ng Valenzuela City ng Anti-Hospital Detention Ordinance na naglalayong protektahan ang mga pasyente at kanilang mga kamag-anak laban sa sapilitang pagkakaditini sa mga pribadong ospital dahil sa hindi nabayaran hospital bills. Ang unang paglabag ay may kakulang multa ng 200,000 pesos o suspensyon ng business permit sa loob ng 30 araw, habang ang ikalawang paglabag ay 300,000 suspend o 300,000 pesos o suspensyon ng business permit sa loob ng 60 araw. Ayon kay Department of Health Secretary Teodoro Herbosa, nais na ipatupad ang ordinansang ito sa buong bansa upang makinabang ang lahat ng mga Pilipino.
Ang mga gagawin mo dito ay papasok natin dito kay Congressman Gato. Siya yung chair ng Committee on Health ng Congress. Sabihin ko, mag-apekto doktor siya. So naiintindihan niya itong gagawin namin. Ipapasok ko rin ni Senator Senator Bongo, Senator Bongo ang chair ng ating Committee on Health sa Senate. And hopefully, maging batas to para makraft nila yung Senate bill at Congress bill na similar to this para lahat ng Pilipino mag-benefit, hindi lang taga Valenzuela.
And as you can see, this is the UNTV. And UNTV is one of the media platforms that uses media or social media to disseminate information. This is a live from YouTube. And as you all know, in the Philippines, it is illegal for medical facilities to hold patients who have either fully or partially healed or received proper care or passed away as a result of failing to pay hospital bills or other medical costs. This is practiced especially in Valenzuela. So, politicians use press conference and post it to media about the ordinance at Valenzuela City. As I mentioned earlier, it was called anti-hospital detention, and it intends to be implemented throughout the country. And this is according to the Department of Health through Secretary Ted Herbosa, and will be passed on Senator Bongo, the Committee on Health. And based on the comment at YouTube, there are positive response about it, and this may result for the policymakers to approve this action and become a law. So that will be all. Thank you. Again, this is Shaina May,